Hi guys, I'm Kalia, and in this video I'll be telling you where to find the best apple strudel in Berlin, how it was traveling during the coronavirus, and stay tuned to the end to hear the story time of how I almost got robbed on my last day there. Yikes. Brandenberg Gate, which opened in 1791, symbolizes the reunification of East and West Berlin. On my first full day in Berlin, I went to the Dome Cathedral, and the attention to detail in this place was magnificent. It was also huge inside, which you really can't tell from the video, but something I really recommend everyone does. It was €5 to get inside. This is the oldest village in Berlin, and I really felt like I went back in time. It was extremely gorgeous, and I really recommend that you go. On my third day in Berlin, I spent an hour at the German National Museum, and I really enjoyed my time there. You should definitely go. A friend and I met up to have some German mac and cheese, and took an hour to head to Potsdam to see this beautiful palace. What's so interesting about this palace was that Frederick the Great stayed here for some summers, and we walked around the gardens for a while and took in the beautiful views. At least 136 people died at the Berlin Wall between 1961 and 1989, and this is a memorial near the wall, but not next to the East Side Gallery. On my fourth day, I went to Checkpoint Charlie, which was opened in 1961 to prevent East Berliners to flee to the west. But it closed in 1990 when the Berlin Wall fell, which is what I saw next, and it was really beautiful to see all of the murals. Pause. So when I got these two pastries and coffee, I went into a really cute cafe, and the cashier was telling me in German what I was supposed to do with my coffee. Now I had no idea what she was saying because it was in German, and it was so nice because the woman behind me just stood right next to me and was talking with the cashier, and she grabbed my coffee cup and went and got me coffee. And everyone in the line was like watching me and like being super like supportive and like trying to help as well. And it just like goes to show how nice German people are. Like everyone was like unified in trying to help me because I was just completely lost. I didn't know the language and I had no idea what I was supposed to do, because I guess the coffee self-service thing is completely different in Germany. But yeah, it was just a really nice moment, and German people are extremely kind. In that picture that you just saw was at a like bougie restaurant cafe place. It's called Reinhardt, I think. Probably pronouncing that really terribly. But I met a girl that I met on Bumble Friends, and we got an apple strudel, and she had a cappuccino and I had an espresso, and it was so delicious. It was the best apple strudel I've ever had in my life. If you're in Berlin, go to East Side and try this apple. My God, it was so good. I also met up with another girl from Bumble Friends, and we went to this really, really cool place that overlooked the water and had some juice and enjoyed ourselves and had such a great conversation. Congratulations, you've reached the end of the video. So on my day when I was leaving Berlin, I was walking with my carry-on in a backpack. That's what I had to travel for 2 months in Europe. And I was heading to the metro station. From the metro station, I would go to the airport, whatever. So I have all my things. I'm hauling ass. It's like 11 a.m. and it's like in broad daylight. There's a cafe to my left. I'm walking, whatever. And this girl comes up to me and she looks innocent and she's like, "Will you sign my petition for?" And I do what I usually do. I looked at her and I said no, and I looked down and, you know, I kept walking. She proceeded to get closer and closer to me and was coming so close to me with her clipboard that she wanted me to sign, that within literally 5 seconds, her clipboard was here. I had a fanny pack with all my things in it. So she put the clipboard here in order to try and reach for my fanny pack. It was the scariest thing in my life. So when I saw that she was basically trying to rob me, I backed up and I said no. And she stopped and I walked the other way, and it was super scary. Now that I think of it, like, she was super upset at her partner that was with her who also had a clipboard, and like, who knows if he could have had a knife, came up behind me. Like, why was she so angry? Was she mad that she didn't get anything from me, or was she mad that he didn't follow, you know, the instructions that she had given him to like come up behind me? I don't know, I'm creating stuff in my mind, but it was just a really scary moment. And yeah, so something to learn from that I learned from that really is, from then on, I put all of my personal and important belongings, so my passport, cash, credit cards, in a fanny pack that I put inside my pants, so there's no way that any person could rob me. And yeah, this really shook me up, but you know, everything happens for a reason, and this really showed me, like, Kalia, you have to be careful with your stuff and put it in the correct places. So from that moment on, I never got robbed or was in that situation ever again. But even then, like, I always told myself, never travel at night, never travel at night. But you know, a robbery can happen in broad daylight with a girl that's literally your age. So just be careful out there and be super aware of your surroundings. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, because I really enjoyed my time in Berlin and I wish I could have really been there for longer. And Germany is just like, oh, I love Germany so much. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Go ahead and give this video a like if you liked it, and help me out here. Subscribe, please. Like, I'm begging you. And I'll see you guys in a couple days with my next video. Bye.